this is Noel Ong here from Samso, where we deliver interviews with companies who are listed on the Australian Stock Exchange or companies on the verge of listing on the ASX. We deliver this through our platform, where it's come as 3 different products, whether it's Coffee with Samso, Rooster Talk, or Samso Insights. And we've now partnered with Brilliant Online. It's an interactive platform, online magazine, and it's to create wider audience for our clients, where they can then reach out to a wider audience of investors. As we all know, investors come from all walks of life. Brilliant Online is chaired by Veronica Lin, who is here to give us an idea of what it's all about.
Hi, I'm Veronica Lin. Brilliant Online stemmed out from Vermilion Pinstripes, which is a modern marketing and communications agency with an international presence for about 12 years. One of the reasons why we started Brilliant Online is because I guess a lot of my clients and also your clients, Noel, is they are very frustrated with the ads, the money they spend on advertisements, and they don't know what are the returns on investments, they don't know what's the impact and which are the audiences they are reaching out to. So Brilliant Online is an online interactive platform, and you get to really know who you're targeting, and you know who has clicked on your ads, and you can interact directly from the magazine itself. Okay. So the Brilliant Online is unlike other publications and advertising platforms. There are 5 elements to that. So the first one is the interactive magazine. Here we have a printed copy, but it is an online version. And interactive means like, if you can imagine Harry Potter Daily Prophet newspaper, when you turn the pages, the news actually talks to you. And on Brilliant Online, the same thing happens. So you have an article about one of your ASX companies and you interview the executives. The video starts playing, it actually talks to you. So the investor who is reading the article gets information directly from the horse's mouth, right? And they don't have to leave the magazine and go somewhere else to get the information. They're engaged directly on the magazine. So it captures their attention, and there are URLs, QR codes, and maybe in the future we add forms and all that stuff. So all the call to action is within the ad itself. Okay. The second thing that we have is what we call the online banner ads. So ASX companies who advertise will also have the banner ad on the home page of Brilliant Online website. At the moment, it's free of charge. The difference between our banner ads and most online platforms is we support videos. Most of the online banners support GIFs as well as images. We do that as well, but we have videos in there. You can click on the video, you can play the video before you decide to take further action to read more information. The third thing that's available is what we call a topical blog, and this topical blog is of course investments, led by you, Noel, and so people can look at all the interviews that you have already have, and that gives a wider presence to the advertiser. They can target newer audience, a wider segment, and reach out to audiences more accurately. And then the next thing we have is what we call EDMs, which is an email campaign. In the email campaign, this is where we kind of email out to our 10,000 over subscribers on the interviews that you have already. And then they can actually look at the blogs or look at the magazines in whatever way they want. The last piece is the social media platform. So we share all the interviews in our social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and more importantly on Google itself, because a lot of people neglect Google as one of the social platform, but we do that so you have an extra presence. The team at the marketing team is very good with their marketing technology, so that means you would have better SEO, and not only that, but because the journalists who are writing have, years of actual international journalist experience, so they are actually writing the stories that pique investor interest. So the storytelling techniques are a lot better as well. So you get the best of both worlds. You get the creativity and you get the technology aspect as well. So in terms of the Brilliant and Samso partnership, I think we're adding great value to your customers. We have great storytelling, we have accurate targeting, and we have great SEO.
I think with the partnership, the key is that when Samso is out there delivering all this information, we need, and the clients, they need to understand where they are coming from. The relationship I see is that we're on a platform that's very different from an online magazine. People would say it's an online magazine, but it's the format. It's an interactive platform, and it allows us to then see where clients, the readers are coming from. With Veronica's background in marketing and in branding, and the idea is to brand the company using tools such as this, so that the distribution that Samso then can provide to clients is much enhanced.
So I will be able to tell you, for example, how many impressions we have, and at the moment we have about 300,000 impressions on a monthly basis. I will be able to tell you the age group of these investors and how many percent are male and female, or even what other topics they are interested in, so you could kind of weave the messaging a lot tighter. So all these insights are good for you and for your clients.
And I think a lot of clients do not understand that today their website is more critical than, say, even 5 years ago. And what you've just talked about, it's an online magazine that allows you to then direct traffic to their own landing page. And Google is actually where people go to first. They do not go to third-party platforms to search for information. And I think that's what we had discussion before, and that's why I think that the relationship we have with Brilliant will give my clients a greater reach to information.
Yes, in particular, the announcement that they want to share with the public at that moment, not just the company, but the particular announcement that that they want to bring in more investors.
And the idea is that to expand the reach by, first of all, just providing a sort of a business section, and as we grow and the partnership grows, we will expand that section out to a greater amount of content, and that will be just the journey that we take as we progress.
Yeah, and I want to reiterate that we provide quality content rather than quantity. We don't just do a copy and paste job. We look at the messaging, and the journalists will actually write content that will pique the investor interest, but making sure that the announcements are accurate as well.
And I think that's the takeaway point here, is that Brilliant Online allows customers to actually understand where the clicks are coming from and where the viewers are coming from, and then allowing customers then to interact with them with that information, as opposed to just an online magazine that goes out and you don't actually, or an ad that goes out and there's no there's no information coming back.